GMNA uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening, Wildwoods. Tonight we'll break down the beach weather and surf forecast as summer winds down, plus the launch of August Restaurant Week across our town. Traffic's clear and the Boardwalk Craft Show is back for the season. Over to you, Jake.
Our tiny GMMA gift shop is already open, folks. Just 2 mugs on display, but they're official merch, and you can order more soon.
It's a charmingly tiny spot, shop.gmna.ca, running on Quickie.com, where the entire mug lineup fits on a single shelf.
While we're bragging about mugs, the shop also offers GMNA apparel. Think tees that'll soon outnumber the mugs because they promised more designs coming shortly.
Even with just 2 mugs, the shop's big heart makes up for its size, so we'll keep it simple, and now lots to get to. Let's begin. Here are our top stories. NJ101.5 delivers Wednesday's beach weather and surf outlook for the Jersey Shore, covering Wildwood, boardwalks, and bays, so residents and visitors can plan their day. Vince Petrosino has the full story.
NJ101.5 is rolling out its Wednesday beach weather and surf outlook for the New Jersey shoreline. The bulletin covers everything from the Atlantic boardwalks to the inland bays, with a focus on conditions that matter to swimmers, sunbathers, and surfers alike. Listeners get the latest temperature trends, wind patterns, and wave activity expected across the coast, including the Wildwood stretch that draws crowds each summer. The update arrives early, giving residents and visitors a clear picture before they head out for a day on the sand or water. With the forecast in hand, families can decide whether to pack a cooler, grab a surfboard, or simply enjoy a stroll along the promenade. Vince Petrosino, GMNA News, Wildwood.
August Restaurant Week is set to kick off this Saturday across Wildwood, Wildwood Crest, and North Wildwood. Over the next 4 weeks, participating eateries will roll out special menus at reduced prices, giving diners a chance to sample local flavors without breaking the bank. Organizers say the promotion aims to draw visitors to the boardwalk corridor and keep neighborhood kitchens bustling through September. Restaurants ranging from classic seafood shacks to upscale bistros have signed on, each offering a curated selection of appetizers, entrees, and desserts at a fraction of the usual cost. Patrons can expect a rotating lineup, so the experience will feel fresh each night. The initiative also provides a boost to small business owners still recovering from recent tourism dips, reinforcing the area's reputation as a summer dining destination.
Along the Wildwood Boardwalk, the Summer Craft Show is back, stretching across several days as vendors set up their stalls. Artisans from around the region are displaying handmade jewelry, woven baskets, painted ceramics, and other unique pieces. Shoppers can wander the promenade, pausing at each booth to admire the work and pick up gifts for friends or a treat for themselves. The event runs throughout the summer, offering both tourists and locals a chance to browse local creativity without leaving the beach. Families are stopping for ice cream before browsing, and couples are strolling hand in hand while checking out the latest designs. With music drifting from nearby cafes, the boardwalk feels lively, and the craft show adds a vibrant, homegrown shopping option for anyone enjoying the season. Many of the creators say the boardwalk audience gives them valuable exposure and a boost to their small businesses.
Wildwood Beach Patrol is reducing guarded sections this summer as staffing constraints and fewer visitors lower demand, shifting lifeguard coverage across the shoreline. Danielle Fior has the full story.
With the summer heat easing, Wildwood Beach Patrol is trimming the number of sections it actively guards. Officials say staffing shortages and a dip in beachgoer counts have forced the shift, so lifeguard stations will be concentrated in the busiest spots while quieter stretches go unpatrolled. The change applies across the entire Wildwood shoreline, affecting both north and south ends. Patrol leaders emphasize the move is meant to align resources with current demand, not to abandon safety. Swimmers are advised to stay aware of posted lifeguard zones and to use caution in areas without a guard on duty. The reduced coverage will stay in effect through the rest of the season, with patrol supervisors reviewing staffing levels weekly. Danielle Fior, GMNA News, Wildwood.
The latest 10 Best Readers poll from USA Today has placed a New Jersey boardwalk at the very top of its list. Voted by the newspaper's readership, the boardwalk earned the #1 spot out of a short list of 4 that represented the state's most beloved seaside stretches, from Atlantic City to the shores of Wildwood. The poll released today underscores the attraction's draw for tourists seeking sun, sand, and classic boardwalk fun. Travel guides and local businesses have long pointed to the boardwalk's vintage rides, fresh-caught seafood shacks, and wide promenade as reasons visitors keep coming back. With the award announced in the August 26 edition of USA Today, the accolade adds another reason for travelers to add the boardwalk to their summer itineraries. Its top ranking is expected to draw even more families to the shore this summer. Later we'll break down the nationwide HVAC fan recall hitting Wildwood schools, plus tomorrow's surf forecast. We will be right back. Thinking about selling online, most people give up long before they ever get a store open. Quickie.com changes that. Pick a template, add your products, and you are open for business. $10 a month, that is the whole price, no setup fees, and no cut of your sales. And there is the 10 on 10 guarantee. If you are not live in 10 minutes, your first month is on us. Mugs, apparel, crafts, coffee, if you can photograph it, you can sell it. Visit quickie.com and open your store today. 10 minutes from now, you could be in business. I'm Tessa from GMNA Studios.
Welcome back. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission announced yesterday that Airedale is recalling ventilation fans installed in more than 6,000 school HVAC units across Wildwood and South Jersey. The recall targets fans that can short-circuit when water reaches the motor, creating a fire hazard. School districts are being instructed to shut down the affected units immediately and replace the components before the start of the new semester. Officials said the move protects the safety of students and staff while inspections are underway. Parents will receive notices from their schools outlining the steps being taken. The commission will monitor compliance and work with manufacturers to prevent similar incidents in the future. The recall follows reports of short-circuit incidents in other regions, prompting a nationwide safety alert. Local education officials are coordinating with fire marshals to verify that all affected equipment is secured, while replacements are sourced.
Let's get a look at tonight's surf and breeze along the Jersey Shore, starting with your forecast.
A steady ridge and a westerly jet keep tonight clear, while subtle southerly flow nudges temperatures upward. On this date, the town once burned to 92 degrees, a blistering mark set in 2021 during an entrenched heat wave that pushed the entire region above 90. Conversely, the coldest reading fell to 49 degrees in 2017, when an Arctic surge slipped south behind a stalled front, blanketing the area in frost. Our climate normals hover around 74 degrees high and 57 low, so today's 81-degree high sits well above the average, but far from the historic peak, while the low of 68 remains comfortably above the record chill. The live radar shows a blank canvas across the entire county, no echo returning from any direction. With near-average pressure holding steady and a westerly jet streaming at 51 miles per hour aloft, the atmosphere remains layered and subsident, suppressing lift. That stable column guarantees dry air through the night, and with the sun setting at 7:39, we expect clear skies to linger until morning. At 6 p.m. the city basks in clear skies and a comfortable 81 degrees, humidity sitting at 60%, and a light southerly breeze of 8 miles per hour. The steady ridge aloft, reinforced by a westerly jet of 51 miles per hour, keeps the pressure flat and discourages any frontal intrusion. As the sun dips towards 7:39, temperatures will fall gradually, reaching 75 by 10 o'clock and settling near 68 overnight. UV index remains at 6 for the brief twilight period, and wind will stay below 16 miles per hour, so no gust concerns. No active weather alerts are in effect, allowing us to focus on the clear night ahead as we move into tomorrow's outlook. Thursday brings another warm day under the same high pressure, with temperatures climbing to 82 and a low of 72, while cloud cover remains overcast, limiting daytime heating but keeping humidity high. Friday's pattern eases slightly. Highs dip to 79, lows hold at 72, and a 25% chance of rain emerges as a weak disturbance nudges the jet stream, offering brief showers in the afternoon. Saturday mirrors Friday's numbers, overcast but dry, maintaining a steady 79 to 72 swing. Sunday clears dramatically, delivering a crisp clear sky, still in the high 70s and a low of 72, a welcome break before the weekends. Monday caps the stretch with a mostly clear sky, highs reaching 82, lows climbing to 75, and the ridge solidifying for a mild weekend finish. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on Amazon Music or wherever you get your podcasts.
Up next, a look at Zumba in the plaza, plus a preview of the Flyers under 25 Spotlight. We will be right back. Thinking about selling online, most people give up long before they ever get a store open. Quickie.com changes that. Pick a template, add your products, and you are open for business. $10 a month, that is the whole price, no setup fees, and no cut of your sales. And there is the 10 on 10 guarantee. If you are not live in 10 minutes, your first month is on us. Mugs, apparel, crafts, coffee, if you can photograph it, you can sell it. Visit quickie.com and open your store today. 10 minutes from now, you could be in business. I'm Tessa from gmna Studios.
All major arteries are moving smoothly this morning. U.S. Highway 1, County Road 34 and State Road 30 are clear, with no accidents or construction to slow you down. Main Street through downtown reports free flow, and Ocean Avenue by the boardwalk shows light traffic. The only thing to watch for is the usual school zone slowdown on Pine Street between 8 and 9 in the morning, but that has already cleared. Looking ahead, expect a modest rise in volume this afternoon as beachgoers head to the shoreline and shoppers converge on the mall area. The stretch of Route 10 that feeds the shopping plaza tends to thicken around 3 o'clock, so allow an extra 5 minutes if you're heading that way. Otherwise, you're good to go. County Road 22, which runs past the county hospital, remains open with steady flow. The local bus lines on the green and blue routes are on schedule with no delays reported. Stay safe out there.
Wildwood Crest Summer Music Series and Food Truck Festival rolls onto the boardwalk now, delivering free live tunes and a parade of bite-sized eats for families strolling the shore. If you're hungry for something a bit more sit-down, Wildwood's August Restaurant Week is in full swing across town, with participating kitchens rolling out special menus that showcase the best of our coastal flavors. Fitness fans can catch a free Zumba session this afternoon in the downtown plaza, a high-energy class that makes moving fun for all ages. And for a splash of adventure, the Around the Island Row invites paddlers of every skill level to glide the island waterways, a perfect way to see the coastline from a new angle. Looking ahead, Opa Greek Fest opens in North Wildwood this weekend with 3 days of Mediterranean food, music, and dance. Friday night fireworks will light the boardwalk on August 28, a bright finale for any summer night. And now here's Luke with sports.
Mid-season buzz rolls in as Philadelphia's stars lock in their next moves. Tyson Forrester lands a $56.8 million contract, the longest term allowed, cementing his place in Philadelphia's emerging core. Danny Breyer's vote signals confidence despite only 2 healthy seasons, making Forrester a cornerstone of the Flyers' next-generation attack. At the Jefferson Health Training Complex, rookie cornerback Rick Woolen snagged 2 interceptions off Jalen Hurts, showcasing the secondary's early chemistry. The playmaking burst hints at a potential breakout season for Woolen and forces the Eagles to rethink their coverage schemes before the regular season. The Eagles opened their only public camp session at Lincoln Financial Field, letting fans glimpse the roster in full gear. Coaches used the day to evaluate depth across offense and defense, setting the tone for the final stretch before the preseason finale. Offensive coordinator Sean Mannion addressed the backup quarterback competition, emphasizing that the next man must master the new read option concepts introduced this summer. With 1 preseason game left, the battle will shape the depth chart and could dictate the Eagles' late-season resilience. Bryce Harper joined an elite club, becoming the 34th Philly to reach 1,000 hits, the first since Ryan Howard in 2011. His milestone underscores the franchise's hitting legacy and hints that teammates like JT Realmuto could soon chase the same mark. Defenseman Jamie Drysdale, now 24, proved his evolution from offensive spark to two-way stalwart, posting 8 goals and 24 assists in 78 games. Acquired via trade, his balanced play anchors the Flyers' blue line as they build a younger, more versatile roster. Stay tuned, Wildwood, for the action that shapes our summer.
Thanks, Luke. Wildwood's Restaurant Week in downtown Wildwood brings the city's culinary heartbeat to the streets this week. From August 23rd through 27th, 2026, 35 local eateries will roll out special breakfast, lunch, and dinner menus at set price points. It's a chance for residents and visitors to sample high-quality meals without breaking the bank, and a timely boost for our downtown restaurants during the peak summer rush. Chefs are crafting dishes that showcase the sea-salted flavors of the boardwalk while supporting farmers and fishermen from the region. That's why Wildwood's Restaurant Week matters to Wildwood. It turns a simple meal into a community celebration, feeding the neighborhood's spirit as well as its stomach. Up next, we break down NJ Transit's record crowd World Cup shift and the $3.9 million loss that followed. Thinking about selling online, most people give up long before they ever get a store open. Quickie.com changes that. Pick a template, add your products, and you are open for business. $10 a month, that is the whole price, no setup fees, and no cut of your sales. And there is the 10 on 10 guarantee. If you are not live in 10 minutes, your first month is on us. Mugs, apparel, crafts, coffee, if you can photograph it, you can sell it. Visit quickie.com and open your store today. 10 minutes from now, you could be in business. I'm Tessa from GMNA Studios.
Welcome back. NJ Transit shuttled a record crowd to World Cup matches at MetLife Stadium, absorbing a $3.9 million loss while covering 93% of costs, above its typical 15% recovery. Alyssa Kowalczyk has the full story.
The transit system hauled a record-breaking crowd of World Cup supporters to MetLife Stadium, moving more riders than any previous event. Officials say the surge generated a shortfall of $3.9 million, though the agency managed to cover 93% of its operating costs. That compares with a typical recovery rate of 15% for large events. Trains ran at maximum frequency, with additional buses shuttling fans from surrounding towns. Riders reported packed platforms and extended wait times as the network strained to meet demand. The shortfall reflects the high cost of additional service and staffing required for the event. Despite the financial hit, the service maintained schedules and kept the stadium supplied with a steady flow of spectators. Alyssa Kowalczyk, GMNA News, East Rutherford.
Kingsmill Resort in Virginia is being highlighted as a premier fall golf destination, with the Resort Realty Division recommending trips throughout autumn 2026 to draw regional enthusiasts. Sean Mulvaney has the full story.
Golden leaves are already turning along the fairways here at Kingsmill Resort, where the resort's own travel guide is urging golfers to make the most of the crisp autumn weather. The guide lists the resort's 18-hole courses, noting the gentle breezes and cooler temperatures that help the greens stay fast and the scenery stay vivid. Nearby cabins and lakeside lodges are highlighted as convenient places to stay after a round. The resort's marketing team says the fall months draw visitors from across the mid-Atlantic, offering package deals that bundle tee times with dining at the on-site grill. With the season just beginning, the staff hopes the promotion will spur more regional road trips for golf fans. Sean Mulvaney, GMNA News, Kingsmill.
Dolly Parton, 80, died on August 25, 2026. The Tennessee-born singer-songwriter turned every stage into a story, from the plaintive strings of Jolene to the hopeful anthem Coat of Many Colors, the heartfelt promise of I Will Always Love You, and the unstoppable rhythm of 9 to 5. Her voice earned multiple Grammy Awards, a place in the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1999, and a Rock and Roll Salute in 2022. Beyond the music, she built the Dollywood Foundation and the Imagination Library, gifting books to millions of children and championing kindness across generations. She leaves a world humming with her melodies, her generosity, and the courage to dream big. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you, Wildwood, for joining us on the local sunset. Today's Boardwalk Craft Show reminded us how vibrant our summer season truly is. We'll be back tomorrow with fresh news and a look ahead at the upcoming restaurant week. Until then, stay safe and enjoy the shore.